I want another creative to be able to listen to my project or delve into my artistry and come out with, she not perfect, I don't even really fuck with her vocals, bro, but she's raw. She's not worried about how people are gonna think about her after they hear this. I'm from Lithonia, Georgia. I went to college, undergrad, at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. I majored in materials science and engineering. I was able to secure an internship with GE. I got offered the Edison program for aviation, which is based in Cincinnati. I interviewed for it, I got into the program, and I moved up here like on my birthday in 2015, yeah. I think that's probably like the biggest thing that surprises people is that I'm an engineer. I am equally analytic as I am artistic, because a lot of people meet me in artistic spaces and they see me singing or performing poetry or rapping or not doing anything technical. You know, just out of a normal question, they're able to peel back another layer of me and see like, yeah, I do this. When the break go right, go up and down, I got you where I want you now. Where you running off to? Why you trying to hide from me? So the name of this project I'm getting ready to release is called Sheep, an extended play. Joey Thomas, he executively produced the project. JB Lamage contributed some vocals. D8 contributed some vocals. Muwasi contributed some vocals. And Eugenius from Birmingham, Alabama contributed vocals. I started working on Sheep June of 2018. Just started off as like a session with me, Joey, and Perez. He started playing shit off of like his hardware, like this set of sounds that he has, and we just kind of took it from there. I felt one track, and then he played another one, and I felt that one, and I was like, we should do an EP. And he was like, we should do an EP. On the surface, it came from me having this realization that I did have this representative that, you know, I wanted people to see me as. The best way that I described that was like a wolf in sheep's clothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has this sheep. Everybody has this representative. Everybody has this one person or this one persona that they want to convey. And honestly, I think it's who we want to be, but it's not who we are. So I took that and I was just like, you know what? We're going to call this sheep, but we're going to bring light to the wolf in all of us. You know what I mean? We're going to bring light to that darkness that people try to shove in the back of their mind. We all have dark thoughts. We all have like, you got the potential. You know what I'm saying? You have the potential to do some really, really dark things, but you don't acknowledge it. And when you don't acknowledge it, then it takes over. And now you no longer have control. As long as you acknowledge it, you remain in control. And that's the whole premise of this. We're gonna bring the light, this wolf, and also we're gonna bring the light that, hey, this is something that needs to be managed. This is something that needs to be acknowledged. By me putting it into the project doesn't rid me of my issues. It doesn't rid me of my habits. But in my mind, I'm trying to give it like the healthiest release that I can. Before, I was a wreck. I'm still a wreck. I ain't even gonna hold you up, right? I'm not even gonna hold you up. I'm still like a whole wreck. I was not acknowledging my darkness. I wasn't aware of my darkness. And I wasn't trying to figure out what my darkness meant through each song. Sometimes it would be before I even wrote a song. Most times it was right after I wrote a song that I could like page through like each lyric, each line, and figure out like how it applied to me. It was like a Jinkies moment, like a, you know what I'm saying, like a Velma moment, like, oh shit, I've been tripping for 3 years. Like, I haven't been aware of things that people have probably already seen. So during it, I began to become aware, and that took a lot of time. It took a lot of energy, and it took a lot of emotions for me to peel that back. And then like after, I'm still dealing with the same shit. I'm still dealing with my problems. I'm still dealing with my habits, but now I have the awareness. Now I'm more equipped than I've ever been. I've been on autopilot for at least 8 years. And after it now, I kind of realized like,
I'm not on autopilot no more. I'm actively driving this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I came up with, yeah.
What if mercy wasn't meant for all of us? What if some women were purposely made to be perfect?
I truly feel like as artists, we kind of have the responsibility to be as transparent as possible. The whole purpose of us being artists is so that people who can't touch us directly or can't contact us directly, like, you get a peek into my mind, you get a peek into the things that I wrestle with, you get a peek into my thought process. I want another artist to be able to come out and appreciate vulnerability, appreciate bearing yourself to people that you don't know, to people that don't know you, with the hopes of inspiring somebody and letting them know, like, yo, you are literally not the only person going through this. Literally.
Yeah.
I think if artists could not even get back to the vulnerability, but just appreciate it more, like, start incorporating it, like, being 100% you. Like, whatever that shit may look like, who knows, you know what I mean?
Take it out on the floor right now, bitch.